We always wonder why women are extremely complicated. And to answer this question, let's visit the Vietnamese Women's Museum. Hello guys, I'm Sanang and now let's go through basic information about the Vietnamese Women's Museum with me. The Vietnamese Museum is located in Lý Thường Kiệt Street in Hoàn Kiếm District. This museum was established by Nguyễn Thị Định, the former chairwoman of Vietnamese Women's Union in 1987. The Vietnamese Women's Museum was built up to enhance knowledge and understanding of the history and beauty of Vietnamese women in historical and contemporary life. And now let's follow me to discover the very first floor of this museum. At the main entrance of this museum, as you can see, there is a golden statue called Mother of Vietnam. And look at the other side of the museum. You can see there is a museum shop in which there are numerous souvenirs displayed, and you can buy them to give your loved ones.
Thank you, Sanang, for your wonderful sharing. So let's go upstairs to discover more exclusive things. In this second floor, you will have a chance to discover the woman's marriage and their main responsibility, which is birth. Through pictures and slides display, visitors can observe traditional Vietnamese wedding ceremonies in patriarchal and matriarchal societies. First of all, let's explore the patriarchal society, where the man plays a vital role in the society. The first representative of this society is the Pru people. The second one is the Taoi people. Matriarchal society is a society where women were endowment. And one of the most well-known representatives of the matriarchal society is the Churu people. Here you can see that they make use of blankets and necklaces for their wedding ceremony. This museum also displays the wedding ceremony and ritual. As displayed, this is a wedding dress and wedding costume. And also some engagement presents, including greetings, jewelry, and necklace. Walking a little further, visitors will come across an exhibition of a worship called Mother Goddess with an authentic and mysterious base. The tradition Mother Goddess belief is based on three different beliefs in the mind, beauty, and joy. The Vietnamese Women Museums display the brilliant spiritual rituals of the Mother worship belief, listed by UNESCO as one of the intangible cultural heritage in the need of protection.
Now, let's discover the third floor. Women in history is the main theme of the third floor. This is a space for any history lovers or even ordinary people like us who desire to dig deeper into what women did in a country where half of the history was written by wars. In peace, they were good wives and moms. When wars broke out, they not only actively performed tasks in the rear, but also directly participated in the combat on the battlefield. Through hundreds of pictures, videos, and artifacts that women made and used in wartime available in this exhibition, their courage, indomitable spirit, as well as heroic sacrifice are vividly displayed. One of the typical examples is Vietnamese women commandos. They are women who are ready to accept the deadly danger to pass on information of great importance and identify the hostile positions. Even when they are captured and brutally tortured, they refuse to breathe a word. How resilient they were. Being here, you can also get an insight into the story of 10 young female volunteers who laid down their lives at Dong Lộc Crossroads during the American War in Vietnam. All are in their 20s, but the burning patriotism and the readiness to sacrifice for the country were always in their heart. Here is Vietnamese heroic mother Nguyễn Thị Thứ from Quảng Nam, who lost 10 children and 2 grandchildren. Nothing could compensate for the massive loss the mothers had to embrace for the mutual and sacred goal, the national independence.
This is the fourth floor, which exhibits the aspect of beauty, fashion, and also the femininity of women in Vietnam. Even visiting here, you guys will be surprised because of the art of makeup and also jewel making, such as earring, bracelet, sunny, necklace, which make women unique in their own culture and tradition. For instance, here is a pair of Hermon in Hòa Bình silver earrings, which date back to the 20th century. The exhibition also showcases clothing styles, costume, and accessories according to the distinct tradition of the 54 ethnic community in Vietnam. The exhibition traditional multicolored outfits will delight all visitors, especially those enthusiasts of the ethnic tribe living in the North Mountain area. Traditional Vietnamese women outfits are diverse, including different types such as áo dài, áo yếm, áo tứ thân. Especially, there are so many other styles of áo dài in different periods from history to modernity. The pieces are evidence of Vietnamese women's creative and effort.
You guys, we have just taken you on a very brief tour of the Vietnamese Women's Museum. However, seeing is believing, and we still highly recommend you to take a chance to visit this site directly. Being here directly, you can feel the vibe of the museum, which I believe there is no photo or video can provide you with. More importantly, your knowledge will be enhanced. Attending the exhibition will facilitate a more comprehensive understanding of Vietnamese women for you, about how outstanding they have been and how important they are in our society.
So one more reason that I think Vietnamese Women Museum is your ideal destination. It's the locations. While the museum is located in the heart of Hanoi at 36 Lý Thường Kiệt, Hàng Bài, Hoàn Kiếm, so I think the central locations will offer you several advantages. The first advantage is that the museum has the proximity to other attractions because it's close to several other important tourist attractions, including the Old Quarter, Hoàn Kiếm Lake, and the Hanoi Opera House. So you will conveniently plan a day of sightseeing that includes the major sites along with the museum. While it is really easy to access and visit the museum by many kind of transportations like Grab, like your bike and your bus, and even you can use your bicycle to visit the museum. One of the great things about Vietnamese Women Museum is the ticket price is really reasonable. And it is just 40,000 Vietnam dongs for the adults, and the students, the kids will be discounted. The price was today is 20,000 Vietnam dongs. The museum provides numerous opportunity for photography lover and social media user, and it is diverse collections of exhibits and beautiful interior design, and the thoughtfully planned layout create a variety of photogenic angles. So you can take a unique picture of traditional clothing, beautiful craft jewelry, historical artifacts, and much more, like my friend here.
We are so close to the end of this video, and once again, it is still my emphasis that you should really pay a visit to the Vietnamese Women's Museum at least one time in your life. And personally, my experience at this site has provided me with much new knowledge and a more thorough mindset about women's role. Multiple traits of Vietnamese women demonstrated inside the museum, especially ones about women in history being big heroes, has transformed my perception about their roles, about their image of Vietnamese women, from being framed in the image of naive, emotional, and docile to becoming the owners of their own lives. And this is such an inspiring message for all of the girls and women that despite the gender stereotypes and social preconception about us, we need to know that we are all unique, we have our own values, and our mission is to focus on ourselves and to shine in our own ways. And because we have our own values, we really deserve the appreciation. We deserve loving and being loved. So just for fun, girls, if you haven't had a partner to love you yet, it is your mission. Love yourself.